retrace our steps.
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left. Right.
You ever get bored standing in this alley?
Oh no.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed. Wait, you're Farling's friend. She said to let you in. Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me, even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in. My pleasure. In you go, before I change my mind.
Well, well. The fabled haunt of Nine Fingers Keep.
Never visited before. I thought you got around.
I always steered clear. If guild members started disappearing, people would start asking questions. And Cazador hated questions.
Understandable. When the answer is invariably the silver-haired one.
On the same side, friend.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business? Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Boss, I had us.
See anything you like?
Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me? See anything you like?
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketherick Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. Of all the pains in my arse the Absolute was delivered, one in particular keeps growing. A new gang boss who calls himself the Stone Lord. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on the message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. We know where he plans to hit next. A little operation the Guild have run in the city's counting house. Likely my crew has it in hand. Snare set, ready to draw it tight. But I like a little certainty. And you've dealt with bigger bastards handily enough. Obliged. Shouldn't pose any problem for you. In return, if I can offer aid, information, just ask. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. The Watch, the Council, even the Parliament of Peers, they're the clean face they want the world to see. But the Guild is the blood, the bone, the gristle, the ugly bits that actually make Baldur's Gate move. We'll be the ones still holding the gate when all those others have fled.
should be easy.
What's that?
Oh, please!
Hells! Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet!
Let's play.
Blood follows me everywhere.
On the move.
Death is but a word away.
Blood comes easy these days.
witching hour.
Another fight. Let's go.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Well, that was foul. All the way from its wretched tip to its vile tail.
Oh, gods! There's guts all over my boat!
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by now. Not that smell. Ugh.
I think I might have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Leave me be! What? What are you doing in here?
You catch the scent of death on the man's clothes, his skin damp with decay. He appears unwell.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Yes. Now you mention it. It's probably contagious. Best not to come too close. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient. Stop making so much noise. You'll have the fists sniffing around. What are you doing in here?
You catch the scent of death on the man's clothes, his skin damp with decay. He appears unwell.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Oh, well, that's all right then.
All right, what now?
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got. Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
That's curious.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please. Oh, please.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Though, curious. Say I've ever
lovely
noticed the
little
same
pick-me-up.
about you, Astarion.
You have my word.
Easy.
Get away! Away!
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. Ah, yes. You were drawn to me, a wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Is that so? Then the book's protections must be broken before its true nature can be understood. Ah, but wait. My spirits stir. Our conversation appears to have disturbed them. They have a message for you. A most valuable one. I can summon them forth if you are willing to offer them suitable recompense.
Spirits! Mr. Carrion calls on you. Come forth. Listen. Obey. They are here. Yes. They know of the necromancy of Fae. They fear it. They do not want its power released.
Destruction, decay. The book must remain sealed.
trusted! Perhaps this one is different. Dark-eared Kogash! Sing the dark-eared Kogash! Sing it! Sing it! Sing it!
It seems that if you want to unlock the mysteries of the necromancy, you must find the Tharkiat Codex. A simple ask for such a potent prize. Those who would breach the bounds of life and death must be willing to defy the doctrines of those on both sides. The Spirit provided you with the knowledge required. That is all that matters. There is a place. Sorcerous Sundries. It is the closest to a necromantic emporium this city has to offer. If a copy of the Tharkiat Codex has entered this city, it will rest on their shelves. Be warned. The necromancy of Thay is not a book for idle study. I share my spirit's concerns about your aptitude for such knowledge, alas. And further education on the subject would cost far more than you are able to pay. Now, unless you have any further business with me, I think this consultation has reached its end. Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated. My child, that would be asking the impossible. He is already dead. He is... what do they call them here? Ah, a zombie. A waif I rescued from the jaws of death and gave a second chance at earthly purpose. If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. I am more than able to offer you suitable recompense for such a task. An item, perhaps. One that resonates with your spiritual energies. The spirits will help me decide once the task is performed. First, you must bring me back Thrumbo's body. Then, with the spirits herein our witnesses, the arrangement is made. 3 others escaped with him, though they lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. They can no doubt point you in his direction.
You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed. You have done well. You are released. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you.
Fate to disobey. You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed. You have done well. You are released. Come closer, spirits. I have need of you.
Still in control. Just.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself? Safe.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please. Oh, please.
I told you already. This spot's taken. Mystic. Carrion. You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. I don't understand. We're nothing to him. Nothing to anyone. He never stopped telling us that. Wasn't doing any harm. Just trying to beg a few coin to get by, and he murdered me. Murdered my friends and made us into these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. No, please!
Battle of wits.
Still on my feet. This jar. It feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
Up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Hush, spirits. I sense it too. Our guest brings with her the stench of Thrumbo's disobedience. Hand his carcass to me, quickly. So you choose to deceive me. What you have stolen, I will reclaim. I will make your soul suffer for it!
Arrest the smell.
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch again?
Well, so much for peace.
early bird. Mistra Rill.
Death won't take me yet. Let's end this.
A tale for the ages.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
This can't be the end.
Time for some bloody work.
to last much longer.
This jar fights back.
Ready. My faith will protect me.
Vincere, vivere! Comporre!
I'm not going to last much longer.